Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, having one of them late nights. I haven't slept all night again, and apparently it's meant to be a new moon. So if it is a new moon, I'm feeling it, because on the calendar it says it's not a new moon, but when I googled it, it actually said it's actually a new moon on the 30th of May. So yeah, one of them's chatting shit. But I'm feeling the shifts in energy, man. The energy is quite mad. So I thought, all right, let's begin the week. It might be a new week, I don't know. But I thought, all right, because it's Monday or whatever, and I ain't had no sleep, I'll hit you guys up with a reading to start the week off to a positive start, man. Let me send you guys some blessings to begin with. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, forgiveness, acceptance. Just gotta set the bloody mood as we do. Get that connection all good. So yeah, this is going to be a general reading for all the star signs from Aries all the way to Pisces. And it's going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, it's for you. And if any of you want a personal reading, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram. Or you can send me an email, and I'm going to put my information in the drop down menu, and I also put my information at the end of every video as well. So bless these cards and then see what has to be released on this new moon and this new week. See what the collective needs to release, or what the collective needs to release. So what's stopping you from progressing on your journey at current. Okay. So the first card that come out is Defensiveness. So sometimes you've been called to let go of being defensive. Like sometimes, you know, when you get into arguments, yeah, with people, and you start getting defensive because it touches a core wound or one of your traumas or something. It's natural to be defensive, but people are allowed to have their own opinion. So if you're getting into an argument, learn to agree to disagree, because not everyone is trying to attack you. Sometimes that people may say stuff just to and they trigger one of your traumas, so you're responding from like survival instinct, should I say. So you've been called to kind of let go of that needing to defend. Not obviously you can defend yourself if you're feeling attacked or whatever, but if someone's just voicing their opinion, there's no need to get defensive. You can just agree to disagree. It took me a while to get to learn that lesson over the years, because some people may say something and they're just giving you advice, and just because it's it touches a little soft spot on you, you get defensive. Oh, shut up or whatever. And it's like, dude, they're just trying to give you advice. Like, be open to it, accept the advice. It may actually help you. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're being called to surrender being defensive, and that comes to do with pride as well. I'm too prideful. And then the next card is surrender the drama. So that's been coming up in every single reading of recently. Surrender the drama. So any drama that's coming up in your life, eliminate it. It's just going to stop your evolution and your progress. Some people just love drama and always attract drama, because that's a part of their soul contract, attracting drama. And sometimes they may not be getting the lesson, so the lesson will keep repeating, and the lesson gets worse every time. It doesn't have to be in relationships. This could be with jobs, or just I don't know, say for instance, being careless with money, not being able to budget. You may get money and just blow money on shit, and then when it comes to stuff, yeah, it's drama because you've blown money that you shouldn't have blown when you needed to pay bills or something. So you've been called to kind of yeah, surrender to drama. Any kind of drama you've got going in your life, try to find the ways of eliminating it. Sometimes you can't eliminate it. Like, you can cut off family members, but sometimes if you can't eliminate it, try to minimize the time on it. And then the next card is surrender your attachment to results. I'm getting Virgo energy from that straight away, because I'm a Virgo, and if things ain't perfect, then I ain't doing it. I've been getting better, and sometimes this is the message that's coming through. Sometimes we get attached to certain outcomes. Certain things should go this way, and this should actually happen, when in reality it can go any way. So some of you, just using this as an example, you know, oh yeah, I'll get married and it's going to be a great wedding and everything's going to be rosy and merry and like the fucking fairy tale shit, but it may not be like that. Things may not work. Your feelings might change and say, oh, I don't actually want to get married once you're actually married. Yeah, I don't want to actually commit to this person, or just to commit in general. I may want to be exploring and be selfish and not want to be tied down. I want to go and do what I want to do. I'm not saying you're going out there being reckless with your sexual energy, but just want to explore the world and explore you. So yeah, you're being called to look at don't have attachments to outcomes of situations. Oh yeah, I might pass, or I'm gonna fail. That's having an attachment to the result, the outcome, and that's not helping anyone really. You just got to take it as it is. As long as you try your best at whatever it is, just try your best, and you can say, yeah, I tried. That's it. That's all I can give. What more do you want? Want me to break my damn back, or work myself into the ground? I tried. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the next card is surrender to wonder and O. I think that's more about just wondering and using your creative side. You know, like say for instance, for some reason I'm getting, some of you are wondering about a certain outcome. You may be wondering about a certain partner. How will things go if I make a move, or how will things be if I open up and explore different sides of yourself? Some people may be shut off from their emotions, and you're contemplating maybe exploring your emotions a bit more, or being more open-hearted. But it's always good to wonder and ask questions. Always ask questions and always do your research in this day and age. We're in the age of Aquarius. Information, it's at the drop of a hat. It's everywhere. If you're not using it constructively, there ain't no point. What's the point of having technology? You know, you've got to use technology, not let technology use you. But yeah, you're being called to explore. Some of you may need to get out into nature and explore. Some of you may need to do a bit of traveling to wander and do some soul searching and to find yourself. And then the next card is surrender to success. So some of you can be very successful if you want to be, but some of you use confidence and self-esteem gets in the way of expressing who you really are. Like, I don't know, being tarot readings and stuff. Some people are scared to get in front of the camera. So if you're scared to get in front of the camera, you can just film your hands doing a reading, or there's other ways to be successful, and successful is internal, not external. Just because you've got a big house, money and car doesn't make you successful. Are you happy? I'm talking about success internal, yeah? Once you're successful internal, the external doesn't matter. Once you find that comfortability, happiness, peace and joy inside, and bliss, the outside world doesn't matter. You can see man in the rain, you see man smiling. I am happy. You get to a certain place, it's like, I ain't stressing over small fish. Like, them certain things don't matter. You may get triggered. Oh God, I get triggered. But if I didn't get triggered, like, if I let every single trigger get to me, man will be walking around vexed all the time like I used to be. I ain't trying to be like that, man. Sometimes man just gotta let it go. Oh yeah, that person bumped into me. Alright, cool. I'm good. Man ain't gonna get vexed over that. Or someone was rude in the shop, like, oh yeah, how much is this, boss? And just be rude. Like, alright, cool. Like, alright, cool, keep it stepping. They ain't gonna let them mess up my day because they're having a bad day. Long that, no. Alright. And then the next card is surrender to sleep and rest. Rest and sleep. Which is like, I'll show up in the collective readings as well. So obviously some of you need to rest and relax. And yeah, that's a form of self-love as well. Being able to relax and unwind, because most of the time we're on the go constantly, and we don't know actually how to relax. Is the anxiety of the city life as well, and trying, oh, I've got goals, I've got this to do, I've got this to do, but just be present and try to be, yeah. But yeah, relax when you can and put your feet up and take care of yourself, man. There ain't no point running yourself into the ground. Rest is required. The vessel needs rest. Yeah, look, and the next card is surrender to stress. Yeah, so some of you need to find better stress management. Some of you could do with some yoga, meditation, or breath work. Breath work connects you with your emotions and helps you process deep rooted emotions. Meditating helps you to take a break and disconnect from your thoughts instead of your thoughts wearing you down, because you can never turn the monkey mind off. But meditating helps you step back from them and you're more observing the thoughts, not getting emotionally attached to them and giving them emotional charge, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, find ways of de-stressing, going out into nature, getting grounded, exercising, hitting a bag, screaming into a pillow. Yeah, find ways of de-stressing, playing music, writing how you feel. Just ways of expressing stress is required at this time to be surrendered. And then the next card is surrender your desire to control people. So some of you may be have a bit of OCD and like to control people, and people with OCD have a fear to lose control. They like to be in control, so having OCD, they can have things exactly how they want them to be. So it's about kind of just letting loose, letting go a little bit and stepping out that comfort zone, letting kind of things go how they're meant to go. I'm not getting a malicious way, like trying to control people in general, but like, oh yeah, no, I like them dishes like washed like this. Just like, yeah, you can allow people that they tried. Do you know what I mean? Give them a little credit for trying, even though, yes, I like to have things a certain way, but sometimes you just need to allow it, innit? Like, yeah, alright, cool. Like, if you've got kids, oh yeah, wash them dishes. They wash the dishes, but it's not how you wanted it. It's like, alright, cool. Like, they did try. Do you know what I'm saying? So, man, got to give them some credit. But that's not how I would have done it. Not trying to control them. Yeah, you need to do this and you need to do that. Or even being at your job and you're a manager or something, demanding people to do something. Don't, yeah, just allow it. Just sit back a little bit and relax. Alright, give us some real things. Not real things, because this is all good what we're going through. But what's really blocking people? What is really blocking people out here? Surrender to stubbornness. So you lot being stubborn, need to allow that and surrender to being stubborn. If you're feeling to reach out and call someone, reach out and call them, send them a message. They probably want to hear from your message, you know. But obviously if you've been doing, like, I don't know, if things didn't end on good terms or whatever, or you had an argument or something, send a message first. Just allow it. Just say, yeah, cool. Like, break bread. Like, yeah, man, I apologize. Yeah, this and that. But don't let your pride get in the way, because pride will dead a lot of friendships. It's all ego. It will end relationships, friendships, bearship, pride, and being stubborn. Like, people don't talk to years for being stubborn. It's like, really, you want to be holding that? But I've been there, trust, 10 years not speaking to people and that. It's like, bruv, do you want to really be holding that burden for 10 years, dog? That's a lot of weight to carry, and that energy is heavy and it eats you from the inside out, on God. So yeah, allow being stubborn, just surrender. Where we're going now are old coping strategies and defense mechanisms. We don't need them no more. If people, like, genuine friendships and relationships are coming about now. So if someone's interested in you, be open to see where it goes, because the energies are getting light and we're getting into this more of connected, not experiences, should I say. Like, we're connecting more on a deeper level, like in partnerships, friendships and stuff, you know. I can feel it, and it's happened. Like, the amount of people I've met of recent, and it's genuine. The connections are genuine. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, be open and not stubborn and shit. And then the next card is surrender your belief to scarcity. So some of you need to do a bit of work on your root chakra, feeling secure. Some of you may feel insecure and not stable. So you need to go out and ground, worried about finances. It's all based to do with the root chakra. So some of you need to do some root chakra healing. And if you think lack will manifest in your reality. So say I am abundant, and abundance will manifest. And then the next card is surrender to fear. So whatever you're fearing, you need to let go of it. Yes, stepping outside your comfort zone is scary, and doing certain things can be scary too, but it's about trying. If you try, as long as it's not going to hurt you physically, mentally or emotionally, if it's like, oh yeah, you fear rejection, okay, like you're not going to die. Like, it may hurt a little bit, it may be a blow to the ego, but try. You know, like I want, that's one of my issues, rejection, right? So of recent, I've been asking people to take photos of me and stuff, or asking them for a cigarette, just to see if they're going to say yes or no, because it's a free will universe. People can say yes and they can say no, and it's about accepting it and being okay with it. They're only small little things, minor things or whatever, but it's still stepping outside my comfort zone and trying new things, you know what I'm saying? And it's facing fear. And there's also a book, I think it's by Louise Hay, it's called Fear the Fear and Do It Anyway. Amazing book. It's changed my life. Like, yeah, if it's not going to physically, it's mainly mental. Oh, I'm going to do this, building up scenarios in your head, and once you actually go and do it, it's totally not that. And then the next card is inner peace. So yeah, some of you may be coming into inner peace and getting a bit more balanced. Some of you may need to eliminate what's disturbing your inner peace. So partners, jobs, places, people, things. You need to find out what's disturbing your inner peace. If it's disturbing your inner peace, it needs to go, because that's not being tolerated where we're going energetically wise, guys. And then the last card is surrender to spirit. So you're being called to surrender fully to your spiritual path and your spiritual practices, and to commit, because you're called to be of service. You're awakening. If you've chose to awaken, congratulations, because not everyone is chosen to awaken. Some of the people will walk through life repeating certain lessons, certain patterns, and if you're choosing to view certain patterns and say, I don't want to keep repeating them patterns, congratulations, because not everyone is going to do that. Some people are going to be in certain patterns all their life. Some people may be drinking all their life. Some people may be getting in shitty relationships all their life, because that's the cycle they choose to have chosen. But there are ways to break them cycles if you're conscious and you're aware and want to change. And change is scary also, because I'm a Capricorn. I know about change. I hate change. So, but it's about incorporating little things to change and stepping outside your comfort zone, because nothing grows from your comfort zone. And yeah, where we're going energy wise, yeah, let your spirit guides and spirit lead the way, because that 3D matrix stuff is done. It's done. And a lot of people are going to be scared energetically wise, because a lot of people are awakening, and they're not actually, the world is going to be totally different. When you awaken, things you used to like, you would no longer like. You'll find new interests, new people, places and things that stimulate you. You'll start looking for a deeper meaning to life and want to know truth and want answers, and seeking. You'll become the seeker, and you'll be looking. Some of you may be a life path number 7. We're the lone wolves, and we are like the spiritual out of the numbers or something like that. And it's about depth. So once you awaken, you just want more of that. Once you jump down the rabbit hole, how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? Ask Alice. You have to see. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. So yeah, it's pretty smooth. The ego's going, the things that the ego needs to surrender to, it's pretty light work. So if you pay attention to this reading, he's going to be flying very soon. They're not very big lessons to conquer, this one. Things that to surrender and to let go. Yeah, so this is a great reading for people out there, for that part of the collective. It's not too full on, because you know some of the readings, it's like, oh, you should do this to make changes, and not what it's up to it's a free will universe. You can take it or not leave it, but the guidance comes through whether you want to take it and level up, or not take it, but the lesson will keep repeating. So it's very interesting. But that reading is a really cool reading. It's pretty smooth, man. It's not pretty full on. But yeah, man, if you like the reading, guys, like, share, subscribe, don't be shy, and hit that little bell thingy, the notifications, because sometimes I choose to come on live and you can get guidance like from the present moment, and I can connect with your energies and then can see what's popping. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, like I said, you can hit me up on Instagram, you can send me a DM, or you can send me an email as well, and we can see where you're at spiritually and get you the guidance that you need anyway. But peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. Thanks for watching.